speaking of things that I did not expect, we start for the first match. Keanu Carver versus Ice Williams. Now, I don't want to say specifically, this Ice Williams was on an excursion and basically on a winning streak in someplace else.
Oh yeah, he came out of nowhere.
And again, the last time we saw him wrestle was when he was gonna side with Swipe Right, but then sided with Cartwheel and Cappuccino. Last time we've ever seen him.
Yep.
Came back, but they said specifically that before he fought Keanu Carver, he has been on a. Ice Williams gets to the apron, gets to the ropes. Keanu Carver is getting held back by 3 fingers of the ref. Just like, hey, please don't, hey, don't, no, sir, no. And Keanu Carver took him a couple seconds. He's like, fuck this shit. And just exploded offense on Ice Williams. Before the bell even rang. And Peter Rosenberg said it. Yo, the bell hasn't even rung yet. Are we gonna start? And then once he got him in the ring, and was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Ring the bell." Just, whatever, like a dainty ref. Back and forth a little bit, but this is what I loved about this. We expected, even the commentary said this should not be a long match. Ice Williams did a bunch of kicks. He did an elbow to the top of the back of the neck of Keanu Carver. He got him on the floor a couple times. He would reverse using the ropes to his advantage. Keanu Carver seems dazed. Robert Stone did say that, look at Keanu Carver's face. He's just getting angrier and angrier. He's gonna attack Ice Williams. He's just looking for a spot in contention to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, when that spot happens, we get to the spot right here, which I think is this one right here. Here we go.
He's in a bad way right now. Oh, and he missed the elbow. And now, pounce! He is absolutely pounced by Keanu Carver.
We've seen him use this before.
Keanu Carver is looking to carve up Ice Williams. And that's what he does. All right. Keanu Carver's not yet done with Ice Williams. Come on, man, the match is over. He started with them before the match started, and now after as well.
Are you surprised, Peter? He said he was going to destroy the program, and that's what he's doing. Whoa, Thatcher?
Timothy Thatcher is here.
Timothy Thatcher, the WWE ID.
End it right there. He does that. He does a finisher post-match. We're going to connect all this together for ratings. Post-match, he beats the shit out of Ice Williams the second of his music hits, and Thatcher comes out to protect his ID project, which he's training, and tells Carver, because I didn't hear a word he fucking said. It was just a bunch of rabble shit. So EOD Wrestling Hub 33. This match lasted, I think, and thank you
like 5 minutes
for the
or
notes.
So.
Yeah, it lasted 5 minutes 14 seconds. What are your thoughts on that rating and post?
To me, I thought it was okay before I even say anything, because I was telling before the stream start, look, whatever I say, I was really looking forward to the last woman standing match. So everything, like I was just wanting everything to just hurry up and go. But for what it was a good match in the way that they portrayed Carver. Like when they were talking about Ice Woman was on the winning streak. Like I've actually been kind of watching Ring of Reality of Wrestling, so I've been seeing the ID kids like all over the place. So he's really been on a winning streak. Like this man's been. So the fact that Keanu Carver took him out, even though he did get some offense in, he like took him out. Like he's been on a real winning streak all over the place because the ID, I guess they have an ID championship that their tournament that's going around the independent scene right now. But I like the fact that Keanu Carver is right, or not right, but he's all the ID people. As long as you're in the ID program, you're a target, and he don't care who it is. So the fact that he beat him up that way is like, okay, what did ICE ever do to you? You're an ID program. That's what you did to him. So that's why he took him out the way he did. I like the beatdown at the end. I like the fact that it looked like Timothy Thatcher is probably going to be the final boss for Carver at some point once he gets through enough ID people. I think Thatcher would be like, okay, enough's enough. Don't think that I don't think Thatcher's going to beat Carver, but I think when this whole I beat up all the ID people come, I think eventually it's going to be Thatcher versus Carver. And Carver's probably going to end up winning that match too. So, yeah. But I really liked it. For for as short as it was, it should have really probably been shorter to show how much more dominant he is. But it was a 5-minute match, so it was good. Like for me, it's a B.
Okay, B. By the way, commentary did say over and over again, this match should have been done. Why is this match even going? Like, it's surprising that ISIS even you remember that they were just not even they were like making observations. They're making just classic observations. So I love that part. All right, CeeJayWolfy thoughts, rating, and post that we're gonna see a Thatcher versus Carver eventually, probably 2 weeks from now.
I enjoyed the match from start to finish. I love the shit talking that Ice Williams was doing, and I actually like Ice Williams. I'm surprised nobody in the crowd did their "So I said" chant, because I've watched a couple of his matches, and not a couple of them in the indies, but like just a couple. But I know particularly in that Evolve, it's a "I'm so icy" chant that they get, and they sing the Gucci Mane and Young Jeezy song back when they was cool, and it's a song called "So Icy." And when he's coming out, you know, he just like celebrate for the crowd, and they be like, "I'm so icy, so icy." But anyway, the match is really good. I found it kind of funny that Keanu Carver did a Samoan drop.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I just Babe pointed out, and I was like, he did do a Samoan drop. That okay. Okay. It's in his arsenal, I guess. I was shocked to see it because I've never seen him do it. Can we?
I think he had been doing it.
Okay. Yeah. I usually watch Evolve when I'm high, so I was shocked to see it. But anyway, but no. Overall, though, it was great. Commentary is always funny to me. Post match, seeing my boy Timothy come out, that's a match I will really love to see. Keanu Carver go against Thatcher. But overall, the match is great, from So Icy shit talking to the end result. I'm gonna give it a B as well. I'm gonna give it a B.
Yeah, I'll give it a B too. Yeah, it should have been finished already, at least about 3 minutes. It should have been finished, but I get the match B. It was pretty decent, and I was looking forward to seeing Keanu going after Timothy for real. That would like to be a good back and forth match between the two.
Okay, I respect that.
What?
Cardi M, thoughts, rating, and post. Thatcher versus Carver in the future.
Thatcher versus Carver. I would love to see that match. Ice Williams and Keanu, like, he definitely got a chance to try to show out for those few extra minutes that he was hanging in there. Like you said, the refs were like wondering why he was hanging on. But mind you, I don't know if anybody mentioned this, like, Ice Williams was there to stand up for the ID program and all that, so he was,
yeah,
heroic.
that's a good detail. That is a good detail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go on, your rating.
No, my rating, I also give it a B. And about the Keanu Carver thing, again, it is pre-taped, but it's catching up to, like, not, like, it's catching up to real time. Like, they're probably somewhere in, like, May-ish.
There's no way they planned this shit. The writers aren't that fucking.
So my point
crafty.
is, I don't know if Keanu has done a Samoan drop before, but if this is after he did those tweets,
exactly,
and it's just like, guys being petty about it.
This some Black Mirror shit right here, man. This is, I'm like, you can never connect the fucking dots on this fucking crazy shit.
Yeah, because it's messed up, because we don't know.
My thoughts are this.
I was just saying, like, we just don't really know. The timeline is tricky right now. But I was gonna say, the little small detail of Ice Williams. So when Timothy Thatcher was mad at Keanu Carver, he's like, like, you lucky I ain't gonna get you right now.
Like, he was like,
oh yeah,
I forgot about that. Yeah.
I know you mad.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, thank you for that. Oh my god, that was awesome. I forgot about that because at the end he got out of the joke, but then
I'm gonna get you when I see you. But Williams is like, wait, I'm still here.
I'm dying. He let go, Thatcher looked at him, did it back again. He's like, you're right. You're right. And then took him away. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, you're kidding. Okay. But I get that. I get that. But yeah. This is a good storyline for Carver. I give this match a B because again, it was 1 minute too long. Just 1 minute. You're on a winning streak, but you're against Carver. That should be like you're climbing up the mountain, you find some ways, but you get to the point that no one ever passes, which no one will ever pass for a long time, and your ass is going down. That was the 1 minute too long that happened for me. For me.
Well, I like the way the whole storyline's going because it also keeps Carver away from the title because it gives him something else to focus on. So, because I mean, a one-on-one with Drake, I mean, come on, it's still Carver. So it gets him away from that pitch. You know, why is he the champion? So it's a good little thing, revenge tour thing he's got going on.
Yeah,
that's true.
We'll work his way back to redemption.
We'll talk about Drake in a second later on in a minute, but I want to say this: we understand Carver's weaknesses too. It's repeated, and I mean repeated fucking attacks to his neck or his head. It's the point where Carver kind of like gets out of unconsciousness. It's like, oh shit, wait a minute. That's when you're fucked. Because that's what happened. Ice Williams jumped the second time. First time it worked because he did the elbow drop on his neck. That was crazy. He just put his whole body on his neck and like, but it worked. Second time, Carver just stepped. Samoa stepped a couple steps to the back, and then he did the pounce. Yeah, because he knew that pounce, carve. I call it the carving. I don't know. Like Rosenberg said, he's carving out whatever. But now we know that. I think I'm gonna say this now. 16 minutes and 20 seconds. All roads lead back to Harlem. All roads hit this because Harlem Lewis is still a part of the ID program as well. So it's just gonna go all the way back to his ass. But ironically, pre-taped or not, Harlem's doing other things and other promotions right now, having fun. So we don't know when he's coming back. Like, I just saw him. We already saw him kill Trill London. We already saw him kill Cappuccino Jones. And do we need to see him fight Jack Cartwheel? I would like, and he already killed It's Gal. But I'd rather see him kill It's Gal again. That's fine. But like maybe 2 times, not 4 or 5 times. You know,
But see, even with that, Alex, that's why this whole timeline is so confusing right now because it's like we haven't seen Keanu on NXT.
Nope.
We actually seen Harlem Lewis Tuesday.
Yeah, he was
in that backstage segment with
his girlfriend.
With his girl, with his girl.
Since he's on the LFG now, so
and
he's on LFG.
Not Keanu though.
So that's the thing, man. Keanu, come on, man. We need to know.
Yeah, we're still waiting.
He's not posting.
Yeah.
A lot of things. Is he in a different promotion? We don't know. He could be in ROW for crying out loud, and we probably wouldn't even know.
No, we would know.
Booker T. We wouldn't know.
Fireworks.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. He's not posting anything.
Yeah.
He just had to pay his account, dude.
So if you didn't watch it, you wouldn't know.
No, he's on IG.
Oh,
he's on IG.
He don't post.
He posts.
He don't post on IG randomly.
He does on his stories. On his stories, always on his stories, a picture of him or a picture of someone that knows him. That's it. I've been following him.
Or like he advertises Evolve, but that's the thing. Okay, you're advertising Evolve, but where are you?
Where are you? Yeah.
But guess what? He's every time I put his name on the stories, he's watching my stories. So I know at one point he's watching us. And Keanu Carver, we will interview you if you just want to say the truth. We have no judgment here, sir. Just tell us if you're hired or fired or pre-taped hired, which is worse.
For real,
like, you can't say shit until the tapes are done.
Over.
For real, Keanu's secrecy is very amazing. He could probably know Tupac is alive and we don't even know it. But I bet you he probably know.
All right, you know who didn't know? Cappuccino Jones and Jack Cartwheel, and I have that button for that.
And it's extra large.
All right, we sit down with Cartwheel and who's used to be Jack Summit and Cappuccino Jones, and he asks him a simple question: